Yeah, that video knocked us offline.
Redacted all names and identifying information from our coverage tonight. We're told this was the group mentioned in a police report from February 11th, a report that also mentioned murder suspect Travis McMichael. Glynn County Officer Robert Rash cited this Facebook group, as well as correspondence on other social media, in his report on February 11th, the day murder suspect Travis McMichael had a run-in with an unidentified black man. That run-in happened at the same house, which 12 days later would be the last place Ahmaud Arbery would visit before he was chased down and killed. Looking back at February 11th, a member of the Facebook group posted a warning, quote, "Lock your cars and your houses. Prowlers in the neighborhood again. Police are patrolling." Travis McMichael reported to police that day, saying he had seen an unidentified black man cutting across a property. He then chased the man into 220 Satilla Drive, the home under construction. The police report says that man was never found or identified. McMichael had reported a gun stolen out of his vehicle less than 2 months earlier on New Year's Day. January 2nd, this post was shared, warning residents to lock their cars and that a black man was going through vehicles and cars and to be on the lookout. Earlier still in November, more reports of an intruder at the Satilla construction site. This one describing a black man and a white couple. Comments indicate that by February, members had identified a single person. Quote, "It's been the same guy the last few times." And quote, "Yes, same guy from the past few months, black male with shorter hair." We accessed this Facebook group on Wednesday, which was actually after the group was changed to a hidden group, following its mention in media coverage of that February 11th police report. Joy.
Well, Joe, you found that none of these social media posts mentioned Ahmaud Arbery.
That man never appeared in the Facebook group, and Arbery was never identified in any of the instances of an outsider being in the neighborhood, and there was no evidence that Arbery stole anything from cars or houses in the neighborhood.
All right, Joe McLean reporting live for us tonight. Joe, thanks.
All right, now they got a link for us. Sorry about that, y'all. That Facebook thing, that thing knocked us off. I'm waiting on Nia link to show it. Are we live? Let me refresh. There it is. All right, so we got a new chat. Hold on a sec. Let me delete the old chat. And let's set up a new chat. How you doing, Dave? Hold on now, I'll pay your link in a second. Let me fix the chat. Copy that link and pull up the OBS, and where is the chat? There it is. And for the fourth time today, we're fixing the chat. Paste. Well, these webcams can't get here fast enough for me. All right, let's type something to fix it. We back live. All right. Now we back into his eye. All right, let's see what Nia got for us. Uh-oh.
What's going on over there?
What's up, family? Well, I tell you, the more I learn about this case, the angrier I become. It's now being reported that the neighborhood of Satilla Shores, located in Brunswick, Georgia, where Ahmaud Arbery was murdered, has a Facebook page. It's a group page where they discuss all types of interesting topics. One that stands out is the topic of murdering the wrong black person who they catch in their neighborhood. Family. It was planned. They planned to kill this man all along. It could have been any black person. At their discretion, they decided who was the right person or who was the wrong black person to be in the neighborhood. So that means that depending on how they felt, it could have been anybody. This is why you have to take these monsters, these animals off the streets. They're unfit to live among the civilized. They decided that they were going to kill any black person that they caught in the neighborhood that they deemed to be the wrong black person. The neighbors shared this discussion. They shared memes that was disparaging of blacks.
What's wrong?
This guy, Travis McMichael, his schoolmates, the people that grew up with him in his neighborhood, they said that this guy was a known racist. They said he had strong racist views. I don't know how you can have a weak racist view, but they said this guy really, really reveled in his racism. And when they found out that he was accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery, none of them was shocked. In fact, one was quoted as saying, "I thought it would have happened sooner." Let's go back to the neighborhood. When I first heard about this, I said that Travis McMichael and his stanky daddy, Gregory, was living in a neighborhood where racism was not only accepted, it was encouraged. See, these type of dudes, they don't go anywhere where they don't feel really comfortable. They have to be comfortable. That means that they have to be around people who share their views. All of those fools that was in that Facebook group knew exactly what was coming down the pipeline. They knew it. And they did nothing. They had an obligation to go to the police and speak on it, but they didn't. Now I think about the police in Glenn County, I don't know how much help that would have been. But anyway, they had an obligation. They all sat back and they watched it happen. They all should be booked for murder. Conspiracy to commit murder. All of them are culpable. Every single one of them. They got a whole Facebook group where they just sitting around just talking about bringing harm to black folks. Sharing memes, laughing, kicking. Every single one of them. Now keep in mind, family, the guy who owned the house that was under construction, this guy said that he watched the tape of Ahmaud Arbery. He wasn't concerned about him looking around the place. He said nothing was stolen. He did nothing wrong. There was absolutely no reason for them to kill this guy. They hunted him and they killed him like a deer. They just gunned the dude down just because they felt like it. They got to go. The kids too. No more talk.
What the ladies talking about?
Okay. What did we learn from watching that? Absolutely nothing. What did we learn from watching that? Absolutely nothing. Another content creator living off his name because he had one hit song. He didn't tell us nothing. I was doing better than my. Let me go back to my search. Let's take a chance and go here. Neighbors have just sent me screenshots of other posts in their private Facebook group of Satilla Shores residents saying they indeed planned on killing the wrong black. They planned on killing the wrong black people who came in their neighborhood if they got a chance to do so. Breaking residents of Satilla Shores neighborhoods where Ahmaud Arbery was murdered have told me they had a private Facebook and several groups text that functioned like an armed mob. Says neighbors were all frantically calling, texting each other to confront Ahmaud. Somebody says, wow, all the gangsters from hood to hood need to pull on them since they won't smoke with black people. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. If we can't get justice in court, we want street justice, period. Guy who wrote the Crown Bill handing out black credentials is somehow the perfect encapsulation of the Democratic Party in 2020. Somebody said, hey, Joe Biden, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. I don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. Trump campaign selling "You Ain't Black" t-shirts after Biden comment. Hashtag "You Ain't Black" Joe Biden. There you go. Select your size. Hashtag "You Ain't Black" Joe Biden. Oh, sorry, that's funny. Bernie Sanders says Republicans are working hard to maintain an economy based on starvation wages. They oppose raising the minimum wage and making it easier for workers to join unions. Now they want to extend unemployment benefits. Stand up and fight back for human dignity. Somebody says thinking about how Nina Turner rightly called out Joe Biden for repeatedly betraying black voters, and the media vilified her for it, and the campaign backed away from it. Sanders distanced himself from surrogates' attack that Biden Somebody said, wait, so I might be morally inferior for not picking one of the two corrupt war criminals. Am I reading this right? Somebody said, Joe Biden has 1,000 problems. I'll fight like hell to move him toward progressive positions. I almost certainly help him to primary in 2024, but not voting is still taking action. It doesn't make you morally superior to those who make hard choices. It might do the opposite. What? Somebody said, after Trump, I can definitely see a rapper as president down the line. What do you think? Bernie Sanders said, children need high-speed broadband service at home now more than ever. We cannot let Comcast put their greed ahead of our own children's education. Oh, excuse me. Man. Uh-oh. I hope this ain't a hoax. If this the real deal, we got something here. This is the real deal. 4 minutes. New video showed the length of time Ahmaud Arbery was chased before being killed, lawyer says. Well, where is it? Where's the video? I want to see the video. Where's the video? Where is the video? New footage and other evidence from the day Ahmaud Arbery was gunned down as he jogged in a predominantly white neighborhood near his Georgia home showed the 3 men following him, including one who filmed his killing, chased him for more than 4 minutes. Hey! Before the fatal confrontation. Lee Merritt, the civil rights attorney representing Arbery's family, confirmed to Fox News Monday the footage exists. It has not been made public. Journalist and activist Sean King, who's been working with Merritt on Arbery's case, wrote on Facebook Saturday that he and Merritt had confirmed the previously seen footage of Arbery's February 23rd shotgun death was just a snippet of the footage that had been recorded by Willie Roddy Bryan. I told y'all that he cut that video to make himself look like he wasn't involved. I told y'all. Sean King, who's been working with Merritt on Arbery's case, wrote on Facebook Saturday that he and Merritt had confirmed that the previous seen footage of Arbery's February 23rd shotgun death was just a snippet of the footage that had been recorded by William Roddy Bryan, one of the 3 men chasing the unarmed black jogger through the Satilla Shores neighborhood of Brunway. Bryan thus far has not faced charges, but the 2 other men, Gregory Michael, 64, and his son, Travis Michael, 34, are charged with felony murder and aggravated assault. Each is being held without bond. Travis Michael was the person who pulled the trigger. An autopsy showed that all three of them at Michael's shotgun blast hit 25-year-old Arbery, who stumbled away, collapsed on the road, and died. Police and prosecutors are come under fire for not charging the men sooner. No action was taken until more than 70 days after Arbery's killing, at which point a prosecutor in the case had decided to put the evidence before a grand jury. Murray and others angered by the shooting pushed for immediate arrest. Ultimately, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation took over the investigation and within days had enough evidence to file charges. I can tell you that based on our involvement in the case, considering the fact that we would hit the ground running Wednesday morning, and with 36 hours we had secured warrants for 2 individuals for felony murder, I think that speaks volumes for itself that probable cause was cleared to our agents pretty quickly. King wrote Sunday that a deep analysis of the scene, 911 call, police reports, and eyewitness testimonies indicate the length of time Arbery was chased. Ahmaud got away multiple times until they finally boxed him in, King wrote. That's when the filming began, and they murdered him. Breaking. As the deep analysis of the scene, 911 call, police reports, and eyewitness testimony at Murray Law, and I can now confirm that Ahmaud Arbery was chased for over 4 minutes by both William Roddy Bryant in his truck, Anna Michaels, and Vaz before they murdered him. Where's the video? Naya said it was captured on another camera as well, not released. Well, they haven't released the footage, and I'm noticing that that one thing that we showed was the only thing that showed out of everybody that done this. They were the only one that showed that video I played earlier. Was the only one. As far as we knew, that's all it was. They chased him down the road. They rode past him. Roddy was behind them. So we didn't know they had been chasing him for 4 minutes down 2 different roads. We didn't know that. We didn't know that Roddy had ran around. That they also pulled up next to him and told him to stop. And then they pulled up to the top of the key. They knew there wasn't nowhere for him to go. They had pulled up next to him and told him to stop after he had ran around them a couple times. This case and blew wide open. But I told y'all that Roddy, whatever his name is, William whatever, he cut that video and had it leaked. He left out the parts where they were blocking him in, and he left all that out. He left all that out. But they went in their house, I bet you they found the real video. Because I don't think he was smart enough to delete it. Smart enough to edit it. All you see is from him coming around the curve. Now here's my point. If you tried to stop the guy multiple times and he kept going, then he's not respecting your citizen's arrest. He didn't commit a serious crime, if any. You supposed to let the police get him. But nope. And they were sitting there waiting for him. They pulled the head and were waiting for him to come around that bend. They had been chasing that boy for 4 minutes. So why won't they release the footage? So this is gonna be a good trial here. Those people that said that they was gonna kill somebody black in the neighborhood, should they be charged too? What do y'all think? The pay-per-view was on tonight. The AEW. Is it over yet? That's it. Yep. Wait a minute, I'm not sure. It's scheduled for 11:55 p.m. He got 520, man. JD from New York, to cover the wrestling pay-per-view tonight. He got 520 people waiting. He ain't even came live yet. He got 520 people waiting. God darn. Man. $500 and something people waiting. He ain't even started yet. Boy, I tell you. That thing But that's not my calling. I don't know. Yeah, I might do an AEW video on the pay-per-view tonight after I watch it. I hope it was good. I'm going to go ahead and fry some chicken legs. And we're going to have some spaghetti and meatballs. And I got some cheese. I'm going to mix in there with it. And then for dessert, we're going to have some fruit cocktail. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that sound good? Oh, yeah. Mm. 520 people waiting to talk about the wrestling. That's crazy. Waiting to talk about the wrestling. I said the wrestling. What did we get on the last? Well, what happened to part 1? We got 47 views. And we still missing a video. Well, what happened to part 1? Go back. Go to my channel. So we got 23 views on the first one, 47 views on the second one. Wow. Wow. But hey, we reached 47 people. We got 47 people to watch a religious show, hopefully. I got to them. Maybe they'll come to Jesus tonight. I said maybe. That's amazing that we sitting here using the same setup that wouldn't work yesterday. Isn't that crazy? We're using the same setup that wouldn't work yesterday. So where is our webcam at? Either one of them. This is why I say money don't solve all your problems. Why are you making me sign in? Every time to hold us up. I sent them a scary letter today, and they still haven't. This thing ain't moved. Look at that. Since May 16th. What's today's date now? 24th. It ain't moved. The 24th. I'm gonna call eBay tomorrow if they open. Look at that, y'all. It ain't moved. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Copy. USPS. Paste. Status is still pre-shipment. Since May 17th. So you got 18. Now that's 1:58 a.m. So you got 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and now 24. Been 8 days. Why haven't they given it to them in 8 days? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to tell me I'm paranoid? Anybody want to tell me I'm paranoid? Now, I paid $59.36 altogether for this one. Before the CV, this thing would have cost me daggone $25. But I paid it. I went on and paid it. Now, somebody explain to me. Now, they was the 17th. This was the 21st. Tracking number provided on the 21st. Now, the first one I showed you, it was provided on the 17th. Now, 22nd, they in possession of the item. Right? It processed through Tallahassee, Florida. Then it went to the distribution center. And you see it's in transit. It's in motion with the potion. It's in motion with the potion. Now, let's go. USPS. Paste. Track. In transit, arriving on time. Supposed to be here Wednesday, May 27th. Let's look at the tracking history. And as you can see, it arrived at the origin facility, departed the USPS regional facility, and is in transit, moving within the UPS network and on track to be delivered by the expected date, and currently in transit to the next facility. So, it's in transit. $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22. So 4 days, I ordered that other one. This one is on the way. It's in transit. It's on the road. The other one got a 4-day head start and it ain't done nothing. That's why I said I got gypped. And we having these problems because we don't have a webcam. So what happened? Did everybody leave? Well, it's 12 o'clock, y'all. Like I said, we had a pretty good sermon today. And we had a pretty good show afterwards. I'll see y'all later on today. I might go to the market tomorrow if it don't rain. I might go to the market tomorrow. I didn't even check the post office. I ain't checked the mail. I ain't checked the mail since we've been, I ain't checked the mail in 2 days. Well, I can take that trash out. I guess I can check the mail. I guess nobody won't kill me. I guess they won't kill me. I guess they won't kill me. They won't kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. I guess they won't kill me. Baby, go sit down. So, all right, y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging with me, y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll be back on tomorrow. You know what? When you get when you do the sermon on Saturday, Sunday don't seem as important anymore. But I'll be back live tomorrow. But I'm getting ready to take this trash out, go check the mailbox. I'm getting ready to get the cooking and put the pay-per-view on. Ready to go watch the wrestling. See, that's one of the benefits. Since it costs $50. I ain't paying no $50. Okay? But there's a site that'll let you watch it for free. But you have to wait till it. I think you can watch it while it's going on. I haven't tried that yet, but I know afterwards. Because I know for the shows, they take the commercials out. So I normally will stay on. You know, Wednesdays, they go off at 10. There's 2 of them that come on. Mondays is a 3-hour show. It's on to 11. And then Friday, 2-hour show, they go to 10. So this pay-per-view is probably 3 hours. So you figure 8 to 11. So that's why I do the show and keep going. And then by the time I get off, it gives them a chance to put it up. Now the bad news is the other guys, JD, Solid Monster, the other people are doing shows on it right now. And the people are right now watching them. Me, on the other hand, if I want to cover it, I got to wait till the show over and then watch it. So that I'm going to be 3 hours behind. And most people would have already gone to sleep by the time I come on. So that's why I ain't been keeping up with it. I ain't forgot about the wrestling stuff. I just, until I can fix that, like I said, you know, we normally live. And that helps out with not having to deal with the commercials. Because we can just watch it, I can let somebody put it up and take out the commercials and be here hanging with y'all. And then when I get off, I just go watch it. I'm gonna get ready right now. So y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. And don't forget, many are called, but few are chosen. Are you chosen? And are you doing what you were chosen to do? And y'all have a great night.